Hi, welcome to the Darling's home. This is 1434 23rd Avenue South, a home my husband and I purchased 57 years ago. And I am proud to share this opportunity to invite my family into some of the things that we do that bring us joy. And the topic is gardening today. I have my entire family here, not the entire, but all of the ladies. I have my firstborn, Katura.
Hello, my name is Katura Doll. Today I am the chef, my mother's maid. So today we will be featuring an Ethiopian dish made with my mother's Ethiopian plants from the back of her garden. It will entail dealing with butter squash, butternut squash, Ethiopian plants, and coconut rice.
And then my second daughter, the youngest daughter, Tamisha. Introduce yourself, love.
Hello, everyone. I am Tamisha Darling, hyphenated Roberson here, and I am just here for the food.
So true.
I am a licensed real estate broker, and I am the broker, owner, CEO of Darling Roberson Realty. As y'all can see, I'm going to be always branded when you see me, because that's just what we do, darlings. That's what we do. But I am enjoying my Sunday here with my family, enjoying some great food prepared by my beautiful sister. And here, of course, with y'all know the one and only Miss Bernice Darling, and my firstborn, the original one, Keandra Darling.
And I'm so proud to introduce my firstborn granddaughter. She is an amazing a talent, and I want her to toot her own home right now.
So I have some exciting news to share with the family as of yesterday. I'm looking forward to continue the legacy of serving the community and representing the Darling name really well. I was selected as one of Pinellas County's party leader elected official delegates, which means I will serve as one of the representatives for the state of Florida at the Democratic National Convention happening in August of this year to nominate our president, Joe Biden, for re-election. So I am so excited to continue that, to be able to have these moments to celebrate with family, and to have this beautiful home to be able to invite our delegates and other officials from the community over to show our support and our love. So thank you all.
Thank you. Next segment would be my backyard garden that I am so proud of. Awesome. Give me my food. Hi, family. I know that a large portion of us are into gardening. So I thought that today I will introduce you to my passion. This part of my garden I call my sanctuary garden. And you will see why as I lead you on this trail. Starting here, and along here you've noticed that I try to pay attention to all details. I've got my saints around here, my statues, and as I walk along this trail in the morning, I am able, in the quietness and the stillness of the morning, to connect my spiritual side to God. And as I generally start this walk early in the morning when nobody is awake, that I don't have any kind of disturbance. And I walk down and I look at all of the garden, all that God has done. I am so amazed at how powerful my God is. He paints in so many beautiful and vivid colors. So I try to, as much as possible, capture a lot of the different colors. I firmly think that a lot of the styles that we wear and the colors that we wear, we, the designers, actually get those from nature and how nature actually deal with color. So I tried to get very hardy plants that are perennials that last year after year. and I just constantly integrate additional plants into that. And this card, I just go for the wild effect of the stillness. And then as we go around here, I try to create a little, because actually when you're thinking about it, I don't have a lot of space. I don't have a lot of land like a lot of my relatives have. But I try to maximize as much as possible the space that I have. This part here is for conversation. I've got just a little conversational group in here with maybe about up to 10 people can sit down and have tea and separate themselves from a large group of people if I'm having. And I try to do that all through the little garden that I have, and I'll show you what I mean. A lot of the plants here are medicinal, and a lot of them are just beautiful plants. This particular area here, when I pan back this way, gives me the feeling of peace and tranquility. I have waterways all through. I have 3 different water sources in this area. I was in China a couple of years back, and I was told that their gardens needed to have water, and the rushing water make them feel closer to their maker. And I thought, wow, it does that to most people. So in this area, that area here is where the fountain is here. And we do have cores that we've had over 20 to 30 years. And that's in a little pond over here. These are just water sources. I have my papaya tree here. Now, I didn't do very well with papayas. I bought a lot of them a couple of years ago and they all died. And I was really put out about it. So I talked to my cousin Godfrey, and he said, "Bern, what you doing? You're giving it too much water." He said, "Papaya trees do not require, they don't like to be that wet." And I thought, wow, you got a point there, Godfrey, because the entire stalk of my trees liquefied. I just love them absolutely to death. So these I try not to pay any attention to. And they just came up on their own. Somebody threw some seed out, and I looked at it and I thought, that looks like a little papaya tree, and I planted them, and you know what? God did the rest. And this particular area here has a purpose. It's kind of weird looking, but in Florida, we have so many storms, and when the storm comes, it usually knocks out the power sources for our home. This structure conceals a very powerful generator that operates my house when the actual electricity goes off. So I can kind of save a little bit bill. So there it is. This particular tree is new, and it's just moved. This is a sugar apple tree. And I know all of us who came from McKinney's know what a sugar apple tree is. And I had one over in that area earlier, and something just ate it up. So I decided I would invest in this one. It already had some little sugar apples, but some reason, you know, as I moved it and tried to plant it, they all kind of died out. So I think that perhaps it's just getting used to the space until it gets kind of a little bit situated. Turn around this area is a little piece of heaven. It allows me to get away, come and read the scripture or entertain people. I call it tea and chat. And during my tea and chat, I use every space to make sure that I maximize the space so that my guests will feel quite comfortable. And walking up here, this is my garden. You know, in small spaces, you can always do flower pot gardens, and people don't understand that. But it's amazing what you can get done. This is the Ethiopia spinach that we're featuring today that my daughter is cooking. All came from this was little tiny plants here from Amazon that was probably no bigger than about this. And from that, I have gotten so much spinach. I then just took it and put some in the barrels over there. And I guess they're kind of pitiful right now because I flopped them so that we can cook them up and show you one of the recipes using them. And this particular setup here it is a motorized sunsetter so that I can actually, if needed, provide extra sun for the plants that are in here. A lot of plants that I grow, they don't like to be, they're not shade oriented. We have, on this area, I have some peppers. Oh, I have about 3 or 4 different types of peppers. You know, they come right from Home Depot. I got this type. This is actually a pineapple, actually. I mean, no, a strawberry. So you know I'm new. This is like a strawberry. This is the pepper here. We have some rosemary, and we got some mint here. You know, and this is another type of like a jalapeno pepper here. And for the first time, I am experimenting with blueberries. This is a blueberry plant, my very first one. So I'm not sure how well I'm gonna do with that. Oh, it's blackberry. Well, blue-black. What heck? Oh, that's perfect. And you got basil here. And this is the little tiny tomatoes here. And a lot of them, I don't want to give you the impression that I have a green thumb. I have a good relationship with Home Depot. So when they die, I replace them. And I do try really, really hard to keep them alive, but sometimes, no matter how hard I try, they just kind of go on their way. So some of those, some are more hardy than others. I had tried to do they had like this strawberry pepper, and I bought a lot of them because everybody was talking about how wonderful it was. All of them died, so so I really won't know. I have to probably read up on how to do that kind of stuff. But what I said to my niece is this: almost all of us have some kind of garden. Some of the gardens that we have, we grow vegetables. Some we have flower gardens. We have all different types of gardens. And I thought, you know, in our 3rd year as a family getting to know each other, that this would be a nice way to engage with you. A lot of you out of the state will never get a chance to visit us at 1434. Well, this is our little neck of the woods. I am so glad. I'm glad that you've gotten a chance to get to know the Darlings today. Thank you.
I want to now get individual little
I like this one.
pieces.
My name is Bill Darling, Bernice's husband, and I will be exploring my garden with you. First, I would like to point to the Japanese plum tree that we've had for over 20 years, and it still produces quite a bit each year. And on this side of the house, I have a vegetable garden and herbs. First, I would like to introduce you to my sugar cane. I have 3 different varieties. I have one variety from the Bahamas, another one from Clewiston, Florida, and the other one from Barbados. If you look at the color, you could probably detect the variation of these different sugar cane from the various regions. I'm growing for the first time broccoli, and it didn't do that well. I believe this plant will produce quite a bit of broccoli. And I have my tomatoes. I call them patio tomatoes. And I have a new planting here of cucumbers. I've been very successful with cucumbers. I mean, very large ones and very tasty. So I'm looking forward to this crop. See how it comes out. In the back, I have some lemongrass. I've been successful with that. We love the lemongrass in our teas and other drinks. Here, we have plantain. The first growth, the first time I experienced this plant, I thought it were bananas because I do have bananas on the other side of the house. Bernice probably introduced you to them already, but I'm waiting now for my new crop of plantain. And here I have my moringa plant, and we make drinks from it, also cook it. And if you Google this tree and its product, you will find that the health benefits from these leaves are second to none. Just in case Bernice didn't mention these very, very tasty bananas that we have. And we've been growing them for the last, oh my goodness, 25 years. But they're over in the corner. And in the event you are not familiar with the mango, the banana tree, when it produces, it dies. That tree dies, but at the same time, a new growth is in process. Mangoes. How many of you know about mangoes? I love them. Bernice and my whole family, they love the mango. We have this very unique mango. If you Google it, you will find that it is the second tastiest mango on the market. It's called a Num Doc Me. NAMDOCMEI. Unbelievable. Keandra, if you would zoom in on the mangoes that we have. And here's some here. Can you see these? All up there, every place. And I have 3 crops per year, which is unique in itself. And if you're ever over our way in St. Petersburg, I would love to have you to taste some of these mangoes. I believe that covers it all. Thank you for visiting. See you later.
It's gonna be good. Check me out, Kiki. Check me out.
Okay, so can you put the one on the porch now?
We sure can.
Yeah, you do that. Look over me.
Wow, it looks amazing. The aroma is absolutely fabulous. You just know it's going to taste good. Is it vegetarian?
Yeah.
You too cool.
Come on. Here, I want you to get the bell pepper.
Did I have some on there?
No, I'm sick of red.
The colors by itself make it look so amazing. Oh, look at that. Okay. Mmm.
Like this? That's amazing. Like that?
All of the flavors and stuff are just melting together. Welcome.
Wait till you get the rest of it together.
This smells so delicious. Wow. This really smells good. Oh. The aroma of the fresh ingredients and the seasonings are just wow.
She just wow. Yeah?
Here's some, I want to try that.
My mama, she need help. She need help, mama.
All right, Mama, would you like to try some?
Need salt. I can figure that. They always need salt.
Yeah, I need salt.
Hold on, got salt. I'm
That's
thinking
amazing.
Doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Wait, we need the other
Oh,
salt.
the aroma is just awesome.
Oh, I gotta get my thing. Hold on.